Did I look like I had a fur ball or something? I was trying to do the caterpillar in my chair, but I'm too fat and vertical, like not the right direction. I'm supposed to be laying on the floor. It's Monday, everybody!
Aloha!
We're tiny because we do not want to upset Commonwealth Picker. We have lowered ourselves so that we're about the same height.
What?
Thank you. That's a joke. He already wants to duel Beard and myself, but thankfully...
A giant, hairy creature, part ape, part Indians call him Sasquatch.
Thankfully, Beard will go first, and hopefully Beard will... what do you call the product of losing the duel? But, like, Beard will best... Commonwealth, so I don't have to do the duel. I don't want to do the duel. I don't want to be involved in the duel. I'm not good at duels. I don't even know how to load up a gun that only has one bullet in it. That's a ball of lead. I don't even know how to do that. I would lose the duel. Like, so when you go 10 paces away from each other, I'll just keep running.
You gonna shut that music off?
No. I think that's the option. I think the option is to keep running. Like, as you start walking, you keep running either direction, and then you get away, and then where have those hands been?
Clearing out your hair in the drain of
It kind of smells like dead hair a little bit. So anybody anyway, I will now turn off the music. Almost. But first, I want to talk about Monday. Thank you. Okay. So from the beginning of the top and Beard is right here. He's number one in here. He's got the question that is being posed today is whatever the title was, which was what?
Something about throttling.
Yeah. Does eBay throttle? Beard just comes in at 11:32, blows up our entire podcast. We don't even need to be here. Question is answered, and we can leave. And he's right. I just the reason why I thought I'd talk about this today is because one of my favorite people on the planet of Earth, it comes in out of left field, does not watch live our shows because he must enjoy all YouTube content at double time. He doesn't have time. He doesn't have single time to devote. Everything has to be done in twice the speed, which I respect. But he just talks about throttling all the time. And yeah, eBay is so throttling. Look at this big glass of juicy coffee. Oh my God, it's almost a dog.
I'm not having any. My acid reflux is totally irritated by that. So can I quickly?
What about Nash? I'm talking about Nash.
I know. I wanted to. Can I read his message so they can understand a little bit?
That's private. You can't read that.
Well, no. I want to have
very
to
private person.
I want to have to say the dollar amounts or anything.
Well, no, I don't know. That wasn't part of the plan. Why do you always go trying to ruin my plan?
Well,
Miss Lachey says that I don't give you enough, and then when I give you some, then you use it for this purpose by torpedoing our show.
So he went from having one of his best.
I think he always says that though.
He went from having like the best day of sales on Saturday, and then yesterday it went to nothing.
I wasn't going to actually read that part because it doesn't matter. None of that matters. I don't. For me personally, again, if you want to hear, hold on. I digress. Okay, I'm not going to decide if you should go ahead and please read that.
What?
Everybody supposedly wants to hear you go off on your own and do your own reading of things. So if you think this is important, read it. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I don't need to read it. I already said it. I summarized it.
Read it if you think it's so great.
No, I don't need to. I already summarized it.
Anyway, The bottom line is yes, eBay throttles you. They throttle you from the morning. They throttle you till the night. They throttle you when you're sleeping. It's like Santa Claus, but Santa Claus just like sits on you and doesn't allow you to make sales.
Well, you know what I was thinking? There are people that
but there's nothing wrong with it. I don't care. That's the point is that tough toodles.
It's just the way it is.
And if they didn't suppress you, you would wake up in the morning with 45. James would wake up in the morning with 90,000 items to ship. Does James want to do that? No. And the only way to get around it is technically to list more, but you basically have to figure out an essential combination of product and speed, and velocity, sales price, and you will. I think they give you're kind of like in a little tranche. You're tranched out. So your first tranche, because we have fluctuated between tranches, and maybe it's like they let you make $200 a day. So usually it's a little more like, is it the number of items or is it the amount?
That's it. That's what you were talking about over the weekend about.
Oh, I have a lot of notes on that.
Right. Is it better to have a store like John's where he has
yes.
200 items
yes.
and they're all
and you
fairly
turn it over
a
almost.
Really great
3 months
average sell price on
yes.
those?
It's best
a high
to have that
one.
But it's not the only way.
Is it better to have that over multiple
James?
Thousands of items store?
James, well, no, because you're going to get the same result with James or with John. Now the question is, which way do you want to do it?
But you were saying, though, is eBay throttling those people that have thousands of items only because they don't want, like you said, someone to wake up to 900 items ordered?
They're throttling John. They're basing it, basically what they're doing is they're taking the lowest denominator of buy something on eBay. Do some shopping on eBay and you'll come across some of the lamest sellers on the planet of Earth. So eBay is set up to protect us from them. Them happen to be us because the rules apply to everybody. And so we're treated like cheaters, essentially, even if we do everything right. But the whole bottom line is, like, I bought stuff from somebody who said they ship in 2 to 4 days. They didn't ship in 2 to 4 days. And then I look at all their 13 negative feedbacks in the last week and it says, oh, no, these guys never ship. And then all of a sudden the stuff magically shows up because it's being shipped from China. That's one of those things.
You know what I was thinking too, how some people say it's weird to not have any sales overnight. Well, overnight sales are often if you have EIS on or if you do international.
Uh-oh. That's the hemlock I put in your Wheaties.
Excuse me.
Did we get any sales overnight? We just got another cha-ching right now. Why are we the best resellers on eBay?
And a lot of people are not doing overseas selling anymore because of terrorists and stuff, or they just feel overseas is a pain in the butt. So a lot of our overnight sales have slowed down quite a bit, but we do still offer international shipping.
How do I see what time these are at? Wait, hold on. No. I'll do the ones. I know. Awaiting shipment. Oh, because it says right there what time it's at. So we sold something at 8:57 this morning, 8:45 this morning.
But that's Pacific time.
Specific. 7:49, 5:55, 3:39 a.m., 2:03 a.m. And then, this is called the Nash shutdown. It went from 7:45 last night till 2:03. That's 9 hours. Well, bottom line is, I don't care about any of this. It's all nonsense because, yes, they totally do. They do it for your own good because you can't handle it all, and otherwise you'd be sending out 90,000. And so, John, they're going to be actually probably more favorable to because he has a reasonable amount of things. So if they did all sell, that he could technically sell them, but they're still going to ship them. But he's just being throttled by, I don't know what the exact tranches are, but you can manipulate them. You can rise to the top. They're not stifling you per se, just limiting the number of some cases money, but I think mostly units and money.
Yeah,
And units.
weren't you noticing that it seems like well, you were wondering in regards to when our funds were held, and you were looking at our average sales like per day or what the average sales had been, and you said it was like around what 200 or something, and then
Yeah. It was
and
like
then
250.
so
It kinda
you were
popped
like,
up
I
and then-
wonder if eBay was like capping us at around 200 or so dollars, and then when we had that crazy sale for several thousand, that's when they were like, so we were flagged.
No, what
come on.
they were capping us at they were capping at us at about $100 a day.
Oh, okay.
And then we had alligator teeth up to like 250, 300, 400 on a very rare occasion. And then we had the $4,000 day. And then they were mad. So I guess that makes sense. But it depends on which tranche you're in, how much probably how much patience they have for your large sales. But we were able to get up to the next tranche. So then they give us about $250 a day. They allow that still with a very, I don't know. It seems like by the end of the weekend, they seem to give us about 10 sales a day. That's what I'm noticing our limitation is. Not the amount,
it's actual
books.
transactions.
Yeah, the number of transactions. So who the heck knows what they do, but every once in a while we get a little slippery, where they're like, oh, they let their foot off the
listing pedal.
The listing pedal. Are they put it down or whatever they do? I always think of listings as, or eBay specifically, and I think this is a feature and a bug of it. You press down like at Disneyland. If you've ever driven the Disneyland carts, the Autopia and whatnot, you floor that pedal. You can go as fast as they let you go, which it feels like it's really limited. It's really throttled because it is technically actually throttled. But when you let go of the pedal, you like come to a halt. So it applies the brakes when you let go of the pedal. You don't coast on eBay. There's no coasting. You just either floor it or you let go, and then it's like, and you come to a halt. Now that's not always how we find it, because you can just let your store go as long as the prices are right, and you don't have to put anything else into it. But you have to be sort of like, you have to have all the right things happening. When you put the pedal down, everything's got to be right, and then it will let you sell. And then you let off, and it goes, and then you're like, oh my gosh, we're stuck on the ride. And then they have to bring in the fire crew, and then you remember when that happened? Thank you.
Quickly, Biff is at the Columbus airport.
Biff, what are you doing out of California? Did they let you out? What happened? What's going on? There must be a tragedy. Tell me. Thank you. You want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah, I do. But James, in regards to the...
Oh, thank you. James. Where's my James?
James was saying, I sold 618 items last week, 88 items a day. It should be more.
Yes.
It should be more if
James is both my hero and also my one of the reasons why I watch this, and I go, well, James is putting tens of thousands of things, and they seem to have him capped at like 100. They'll let him bounce off 100 items a day because I'm guessing that's where, they're comfortable. They know he can handle 100 items a day. So however much money he can squeeze out of that is up to him. But I wonder, like with more listings, will he get more sales? Sorry, let me find the beginning one because it went jumpy.
Wait, who's that? Team Pokey? What?
Whoa. Team Pokey. Oh, kind of hoping you got Josh to give it another shot today.
That's so cute.
Oh my gosh. We're going to give it another shot, but I had a busy weekend, and also Josh was had the flu on one day and then was up at a con at one of these, collector cons.
That's so cute.
So I just gave him another day to rest, but I'll touch base with him maybe today.
Yeah, hopefully Wednesday. We'll see, unless he's
busy. Anytime. I'd like to do it like in a holiday time, so it's more fun and awesome.
Oh, Media Picker is here for a second and then has to leave. I wonder how the interview went.
Aloha. Okay, wait. Let me catch up with everybody. Renee F is there. USPS, this one is for you and a big poop right on your head.
Look at that.
Well, who did that?
Who's
Who's Team Pokey? We would like to be on that team. Can we be on that?
How cute.
That's exactly what. There was a TV show. What was that TV show that came out that had a Pokey on it? It was a cartoon, and it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I don't think it lasted very long.
Yeah.
And it was on Fox, I think, and it had like a little black, big-eyed, one-eyed Pokey dog on it, and that was fun. Mike Seller. Aloha.
So happy to see you. I messaged you on Instagram. I don't know if you saw that.
And thank you very much for
thank
the
you.
treat,
We've
the treat
missed
tray.
you.
Hope everything's going okay, and I'm glad to see you here.
Derek.
And you're number one, by the way, because that's fair. Derek Pat coming to us live and direct.
Aloha, Derek.
From Texas, where all the cool people are. Right? Are they there? I don't know where they are.
There's many cool people in Texas.
Look, 11 of us overachievers. Not even 1 o'clock yet. Good. Thank you very much for showing up early. Lad says, is it the real to me? Well, I think. Does a copy of the copy know she's a copy? No. In fact, you have no self-awareness at all if you're a copy. Except, oh, wait. I think you look under your eyelid. Lag. Go look under your eyelid. And you'll see the little dots. How many clones you are?
Yeah, I think you
so.
have like 6.
I got 60.
Yeah,
I'm a 60 deep into cloning. Record Crate says something happened. Record Crate says aloha Adam. Only shadows and lag knows. Only the shadow.
Only the shadow knows. That's even a little too deep for him, isn't it?
That's Shadow Stevens. You know Shadow Stevens? But the Shadow... is the Shadow older than Shadow Stevens, like from the 40s cartoon, serial TV... what do you call it?
Who's Shadow Stevens?
Stevens? How dare you? Shadow Stevens was like... he was skinny with like a big head and hair, and he had a very deep voice, and he was the voice
Sounds familiar.
Federation stores that became Circuit City, and he was also like a
was he like a
pop culture guy,
like a host?
I think so. I don't know specifically what he did. Did he do anything except walk around and have a deep voice? We don't know. Renee F says, scan the barcode or ask ListEasier. Well, I'm glad you brought that up. I'd like to introduce you to a friend of ours.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, ListEasier, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I want to come by here on Monday and let everybody know about me. I'm ListEasier. Thank you. Thank you very much. Go sign up right now with James's code. It's in the description. And if you're super cheap and want to, make people cry, use the code Commonwealth to get $30 off your first month. Don't worry about making Josh cry. He's fine. I wipe his tears away all the time. Thank you.
It's James.
Okay, thanks, ListEasier.
It's James Helferstay's link.
It's his link. It's in the description. We don't have one. I'm okay with that. And again, use James's link. Then he gets credit for the actual sign up. But within the sign up, use Commonwealth. Then you get free money. And that's...
Well, you get a discount off your first month.
Discount. Right.
If you're using the...
use it quick because there's...
The $1,000 a month.
Because Kevin and Beard are going to have a duel. And then the winner... Do I fight the winner of that? No. If Kevin wins, then we have to duel. Me and Kevin. I'm so glad we do not live in the dueling times. I'd be never made it to this age. Never, ever, ever. Beard, do you feel the same way, or would you win? I don't know. The thing is I'd probably be a dirty dueler. How else are you going to win unless you're a dirty dueler?
You just take the can of hairspray and a lighter, and then you're out of there.
Yes. That's some sort of poison bomb or something. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. But I don't want to do that. You can just turn down a duel, right? What happens if you turn down a duel? Are you allowed to do that? You lose face, but at least you're not dead.
Well, if something was on the line, then you just, you're giving away or whatever. But
yeah, sorry, sweets. You're going to have to just go with whoever comes along. I ain't dueling. So
I'm not either.
Again, we don't have to live in those days. Thank goodness, Adam. Seriously. Silver hair. Why doesn't Adam, who is a music guy in his whole life, he doesn't even have a song? He doesn't have a noise? So rude.
We are
so rude.
We're
but you know who does have a noise?
Our members.
That's right. Silver hair Stacker's got his own noise.
Silver hair. Where were you?
Lag doesn't have one either. He doesn't really need one. I'm sure he has never even scoffed at that.
There's a lot of gray shadows down here.
A lot of gray shadows take control.
Burger Cray has a long way to go in his recovery, but he sat on the side of the bed today.
Nice.
So, Adam, are you not able to work right now? I mean,
well, it sounds like maybe if he's sitting on the edge of the bed, unless the bed is in the office at work.
Yeah.
I'm going to say nay. I'm going to say that be strong, and here's to a speedy and solid recovery. Lag says, Mike Sawyer says, aloha to Adam. Mm-hmm. And then Lag says, does the barcode on my neck mean I'm a copy of a prototype? No.
Or the prototype.
It could, no, that's just, that's an asset tag. That's just your serial number. That doesn't, they have to differentiate between robots. Lag. You're not the only one, of you. You're not the only one of you, I'm a surgical technician. I understand a little bit. Our family. Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading that like I was a robot. Yes, we are as well. I hope. And they scam me like I think. From everything that we've heard over the past few weeks, Adam is doing well and progressing. I can't see anything through my blurry vision. Did we eat too many treats from TJI Max's? What's it called? We went to, by the way, I just wanted to, let's take a second. How are you feeling today, sweetie? You feeling good?
Fine. Why?
Yeah. Because I'm riding high on a new pair of deer foams and that cinnamon apple candle we got. You feel good about that?
I am totally just mesmerized by the hair coming out of your nostrils.
Silicone shadows.
It looks like antennae almost. Too bad you didn't have that zoom. You remember we used to have that zoom?
I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it, all right. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Yeah, look at that. Can you go get my is Josh here? Because Josh can't handle this. I won't do my you're gonna have to do my nose hairs.
Right now?
Yeah.
With those little teeny black handles?
With my nose scissors. With specific nose hair trimmers. They actually do this thing too. Yeah, I do feel I'm a little ungroomed, unkempt. It's true. Here, I'll look right in the camera. Hi. How you guys doing? Welcome to our room. Over here. Give me those. I can do it. I know how to do this.
Wait, how are you able? No!
I don't want to get banned from YouTube. Look at that. That's pretty good, huh? Hold on. This is worse than pornography. Can you hear the ASMR? Ooh, tickle, tickle, tickle.
You get them?
Did I? That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, they're a lot better.
Yeah, nice. Thank you. Live nose hair trimming. I want to be honest with you. Where else do you get that on YouTube? This is not even members. We don't put this behind a paywall. This is legit valuable education. I think I got a nose hair in my mouth. I don't know if that's good. Hey, Hey, look at all the stuff up close. You can see everything in the background.
I don't think he has like hairs in his ears.
Not yet. No. I'm working. I can feel them growing.
Dave Harrington.
I can sometimes hear them growing. Dave Harrington's back. All right. Were you gone for a while? We missed you. You might have been gone because Beard was gone. But look at this crap in the back here. There's there's Nerf ball. I'm really grown on the colors, and I realized that it matches our cabinets back here, so that's kind of cool. Then you have Love at First Bite coffee mug. Come on. Ericophone, which has the rotary dial on the bottom of it. That's one of those sharp radios. Shelley Duvall.
That's a cool lamp.
That's a lamp.
Oh, look at our Bubblicious phone.
Bubbles.
El Camino.
Look at your face. Look at your head. It's all right there. Stupid.
Hey, Dave Harrington is here. What up?
Okay, I'm gonna
go back.
Somehow shrink. Takes a while. I gotta scroll.
Ryan.
Let's see here. This is not. I wouldn't call this. It's not like a delicate ballerina moves on this zoom feature. I just have to keep doing that until we fit in the screen. Okay, getting closer. Faster.
It is so exciting.
Okay, we got it. All right, just like that. Thank you. Where's Major Win? Is Major Win embarrassed to be here on Nose Trimming Day?
I don't think they were around last week either.
They might be on vacation, actually.
No, they were on vacation.
They take long vacations, maybe.
2 weeks ago.
Record Crate, thank you, Renee. The worst part is being separated from Nico Chelsea Girlkirk. I miss her dear.
Oh.
Carla Olson is feeling good. 5
Carla!
pokey heads. 5 pokey heads.
Team Pokey, I know who you are. So cute.
Dendicor Depot, Matt, aloha. Just got off the phone with my eBay one-on-one. Oh, nice. Did they tell you that you're gonna make it?
Daddy's voice is so loud.
Sometimes I yell. Aloha. I already played your song, but let's do it again. Callie Deb.
Callie.
Record Crate without
Debs.
one. Letty K. Aloha from New Hampshire.
Hey, Letty, nice to
Also
see
5
you.
pokey head day. Glad to see that. Aloha Upstate Picker.
Aloha.
Can I still sign up for the eBay powwow? I believe so. They said that we're allowed to have 3 over the next year. There's no way for us to sign up for a new one unless we go figure out how to do that. You know what? I'll figure out how to do that because I don't have a direct message anymore or how to sign up. So let me see if I can figure out how to do that. I also did not get the promised documents from the guy
The
who I met with.
follow-up?
The follow-up. He just released me from payment holds and then disappeared off into the sunset, which I should probably be psyched on that. Thank you.
We don't know who or why we were released from payment holds.
No, it could have. I just think it was a combination of things.
Which somebody
Mostly just people griping all over the world about it.
that yes, but on PPP someone commented, oh, that was interesting how eBay has gone back on the whole payment hold thing. But no, they are still doing payment holds for people. They are, so you still need to be careful. Their policy. I mean, they have the policy.
Nothing has changed with the policy. What happened was severe for the event. Did they release that all us people and make a slight change to their algorithm that won't allow for one event to put you into that doghouse? No way are they getting rid of the payment hold
Right.
for people who suck. You will also be held. Your money will be held. But when you don't suck, your money should not be held. That's the only thing they did right was release us. And they released a lot of people. But if the next day they then put somebody in 72-hour hold, they deserved it for some reason. They did one of the 5 things that they clearly list on their policy, on their website. But they do have to release people, whatever.
which is new or infrequent sellers, previously restricted or suspended sellers, high-priced, It's high-priced items. They may lead to transaction holds for up to 30 days to help eBay ensure that buyers don't have any issues with the order. Unusual selling pattern. This is where we fell in, I think, may lead to a transaction holds where funds are released 3 days after delivery confirmation or 30 days after the order is placed. Thankfully, we didn't have to wait 30 days.
And by the way, either one of those things, totally acceptable by me. They inadvertently or on purpose, like severe douches, put it on all of our sales forever. That's the doucheroo that they recalcitrated from. So instead of, yes, one sale, hold that money for 72 hours after delivery. Of course,
you
do
would
that.
think if there were a pattern of a seller doing that.
Yep. So hopefully they got rid of that one boggle.
Yeah, one strike and you're out. And maybe now, like you said, you have to, who knows what that threshold is. But for some reason, there's been people released from the holds, and we were one of them. Thank you, eBay.
I know. It's so much better. We got all the money with Christmas trees and the candles and the slippers and chocolate. I'm fine. Matt says, had a huge Etsy weekend. eBay just again sold some on Depop and 2 on Posh before Ruskies spammed the site. Well, congratulations on getting
good job
on those other platforms that we don't utilize or understand at all because we don't utilize them. We're putting all of our eggs in one basket so far. So medium.
So what, Renee? I don't understand. What is Renee talking about with?
What about James?
Yeah.
Do we already?
Well, Renee was saying other stuff
giant,
too.
hairy creature, part ape, part man. Indians call him Sasquatch.
I'm confounded and confused. Not sure what.
Something about the ListEasier, right? It's just...
Mom, Dad, please. Yes, James does. Primo, did you miss me on Thursday? Yes. Not only did we miss you,
part ape, part man.
That's the end of my sentence.
They survived. They survived without you, Beard.
Yeah, we just talked like a couple of bros about some important things. Solved a lot of problems. Made a lot of new friends, laughed, cried, poured one out for the homies.
It was a really good show.
You liked it.
I
can't watch those. What's really funny is I can watch us. I can tolerate watching us, but when I'm talking with other people, I can't watch it.
You're muted. You're not your normal.
I'm a different person.
Obnoxious
I've
self.
masked myself. I'm like a normal person.
So maybe that's it. You're like, oh God, I'm not being me or something like that. Who knows?
I'm a totally normal person who allows other people to talk and is a little thoughtful about my
you were.
response.
And Miss Lachey, I love her so much. She's like, wow, Primo, you were able to control yourself on PvP.
She called me out on all my BS. She's like,
she's so awesome. I love her. Just one quick thing, going back to the viewer that commented on the PPP about how eBay went back on the money hold strategy thing, which they haven't. Yes,
they did.
Well, right. But they'll still do money holds.
Did they or didn't they?
But the commenter said that this was...
the words were off a little bit.
That was one of the times I used the eBay feedback system.
What can I? Oh, with the question mark or the shaking?
Right. So you guys, this is, and
I'm putting the words up there for right now.
That's great. That they use the eBay feedback system because that is what we were told when Primo called and spoke with someone higher up.
Renee, didn't we give you
about our situation?
You have that number.
And that person said, you need to use the question mark feedback in the bottom right of your screen. It doesn't go to your typical customer service reps. It actually gets directed to people that are in the departments that are responsible for whatever you are giving feedback on.
It might go up to Jonathan, who's some fictitious space monster at the top of the eBay food
But
chain
that
of the
rep
question
said
mark.
you have to use that feedback. That is what it is for. It's not to complain about, please, somebody, can you remove this negative feedback I got? It's literally their processes that you are able to leave feedback on. And it doesn't just go to like a random customer service person.
Mike G says, I believe throttling happens to small solo sellers as the gazillion of us. The small percentage of 500K or more sellers is, yes. So perfectly awesome delineation of reality there. Once you get into the schmegasphere, whatever, I don't know, the megasphere up there, like when you $500,000 a year in sales for eBay, you are no longer in the same planet as we are.
And you remember when Josh and John went to the eBay Open, and they were like, "Oh, all you
VIP
whatever
sellers. I'm like, that's us." Oh no. Oh,
no, and right,
away,
and they
son,
were like,
you
"You
bother
have
us."
to. It has to be at least 500,000
or
or
a
more.
million. I can't even remember.
It was something crazy. They were like, "What?" And John they were both like, "What the heck?" Or at least John was,
because they had to ask questions and figure it out.
Didn't realize like there was this
so
group of select.
So once you're in those, everything probably evens out real nicely. Everything's smooth. You don't have any limitations. But they probably interject in your business. eBay used to, way back in time, when you wanted to start selling more stuff, they used to make you call in and talk to somebody. They're like, "Hey, give us a call and tell us about your plans." And they automated that. And so now they just jack you until they figure you can pass some sort of criteria and get a boost up. Most certainly small sellers, and which is why I even mentioned this, because yes, small seller, all of us, maybe under 500,000, maybe under 1 million, who knows, are fully throttled and considered, a risk almost.
I wonder if like they group sellers together and they're like, but according to how much these little groups make in total.
Now, you and Beard are on the same one.
And then they do the whole, lighthouse thing that was cool.
Lighthouse, what does throttling look like for you? It looks like a lighthouse. It looks like sales not happening at night. It looks like a lot of different things it looks like offers that can't go through. It looks like a myriad of bugs or problems that result in you not getting as many sales. That's what I think throttling literally is. They don't just flip a switch. They just make, I don't know, they make it what was that show that used to be on where the American Gladiator to get a sale? So like in the middle of the night when your sales shut down, they're just making it much harder to buy your item. I feel like there might be some sort of, again, they seem to be very lawsuit adverse. So we do show we show your item all the time. Oh yeah, we show it, so they cover their CYA. And then, we just show it on the 4,372nd page at the bottom. So that's why you get limited through actual physical process. That's my guess. They don't just turn off your account for a little while or pump it or anything weird like that. They just put you in different rotationals where you're unlikely to get sales during that period. Or they just flip a switch. Actually, it does sound much easier if they just flipped a switch. But I think that they probably have some sort of, they can't flip a switch, so then they just put you in a stew, and then. Well,
you know what I was thinking.
They take you out of the stew.
You know what I was thinking too in regards to the 500,000 is how those sellers get away with so much too. You remember with the whole, we were buying those filters for our.
Yeah.
And
they're just liars.
And total liars. Like they had this false advertising on.
John was just doing a video about that where it literally on their thumbnail says 1 year warranty. And there's no warranty on it. They're just in the picture. Or eBay top rated seller.
Yeah,
they're not even a top rated seller.
Yeah, for us, they weren't even a top rated seller. And then they didn't even ship out because top rated you're supposed to ship within 1 day. And it was like several days went by. He called eBay, reported the people, and to this day,
they still sold the thing that they never sold us, never sent it to us after several weeks. We never got it. Had to force eBay to pay us back, and they're still selling it.
And still say top rated seller, and they're not in their photo, their main photo,
again,
they say top rated seller.
Let's just show that James here, who is also a top rated seller. We should put like the words right there. James is a top rated seller. Hold on. Push it down.
Oops. Wait. Wait.
These are the
Oops.
effects that are paid for with members only. Nice. Very well done. That made you cough. Doing sound effects makes you cough.
Yeah, I got some serious throat crap going on.
So if James really, for the amount of items that he has up there, there's no way they're not throttling him.
I smell toast.
That's what?
That's a sign of a stroke.
No, almonds.
No.
Toast? Whatever. It'll probably help you if you have a stroke.
That is some real disturbing crap right there.
I'm just saying. Okay. Thank you.
The guy from
Ryan
The Simpsons died from a stroke over the
Which
weekend.
one?
He was a writer.
I don't care. He's not. If he's not Castaneda or one of the main dudes.
Ryan, when
They've already AI'd all their voices, by the way. So they completely. I don't even think they do voices.
He wasn't a voice. He was a writer.
Why haven't mentioned him? Does he even count as part of the Simpsons? I'm part of the Simpsons.
If the Simpsons were talking about math all day, it wouldn't be a funny show. The writing has a lot to do with their success.
No, it's all AI, man.
Ryan, did you get an email or was it a message through your eBay account when you got the follow-up synopsis of your discussion with the agent?
Now we're finally here at BBV.
We're
checking
half
in
an hour
on
behind.
Biff. That's my boy. Out of boy, Blue. That's my boy, Blue.
Cookie Pick a Chad.
I wonder why it's in Columbus Airport. That's in. Wait, no, I'm thinking Columbus, Ohio, but I believe there's a Columbus, North Carolina too. Is there?
I don't know.
Does it have an airport? We're not specificity. Paul Rose says, I just don't agree with their basic premise. Your success should be down to you. The items, the price, the quality of listings, and your customer service. They are. It's called Amazon. So Dave and everybody else can tell you right now that you can go over to Amazon. They don't throttle you in the same way. They allow you to be king of Amazon and buy the buy box and all that crap. But Amazon and we have done Amazon. We made our own product and put it up into Amazon and it sucked. And we lost money on it. And that was years ago. But the point is that you can not be throttled.
So here's my question.
But eBay, you're fully throttled.
So here's my question. Think of eBay as, say, Google. You go to Google and you are looking for, an Atari game cartridge. Google is on the first page is only showing you a handful of places where you can get an Atari cartridge. Yeah. And eBay is sort of like that too, unless you want to just keep searching and searching, going through page. eBay has so many sellers. They can't give us all equal exposure. I mean, Google doesn't either. Imagine all the other businesses.
That's just algorithmic searches, but you've got to be better. The only way they are fairly almost a little bit Democrat capitalistic in that if you pay enough, if you play enough, you rise to the top. That's all it is.
Been flipping good.
So Amazon, you only leave with 30% of the money that you put into the item. And on eBay, you get 70%. Kind of. Not always. But with the kind of crap we sell. So with books and stuff, Amazon would take a much bigger percentage, but probably velocity-wise would be faster.
Mike G was saying that earlier in the year when he spoke with an agent, they asked him if he's a solo seller or asked if he has employees, and he said it's very important to them. So I guess if you have employees, that means you're a bigger seller.
Yeah, and then they might be able to judge you more. Who do I call to tell them we have 50 employees? And then what happens if you tell them that and they're like, cool, then we'll give them 5,000 sales a day. They'll be able to handle that, and then we can't. And then we die. Or cry, at least. I would have a good sob if we got 5,000 sales in one day, because that would be all of our items, and then we'd have to list more. As long, actually, we get all the money now. So if it happened on a Friday and we got 5,000 sales, we
recruit our family. Just come over, help us. We wouldn't even have enough
on
packaging.
Sunday morning, the money becomes available. So we just take that out, put that away, dig holes in the backyard, convert it to pennies or whatever you got to do. And then come Monday, whether we can ship it or not, who cares? Because nobody else ships stuff on time. Thank you.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. Spreading out sales across all sellers means that smaller sellers are more likely to go bust, and the eBay experience for buyers is likely to have a bad taste in their mouth nonsensically, and that's the way they've been doing it. And even as pretty experienced sellers, again, we go on to make purchases, and I make 4 purchases. 3 of them are great. One of them, some sort of weird China thing.
But
and I'm ordering it from Brooklyn, New York, and they say 2 to 4 day sales. The guy prints out the shipping label on the day he's supposed to, never, ever, ever tracks. And on the day that you're allowed to say, I haven't received my item, which is 5 days later or something.
now has tracking.
It tracks, right? And so right now I'm expecting to get this specific thing today. And when I get it, I'm going to inspect it for damage. And this person has a problem with, I guess people have he's got a lot of negatives. So what I'm going to do, just to be a total D, is I'm going to file for a return. And see
and
if
then
he
not
approves
ship
it.
it until
And then
30
not ship
days.
it. I'm just not going to ship
So
it.
it holds the funds.
Yeah. I'm going to hold my stuff. I'm going to hold your money. I'm just going to file it for a return. Now, I thought that was a pretty good way to get back at somebody. I think it's not worth your time ever to do that. So never do my petty, stupid thing that I just made up. But I'm saying, isn't that a good little dig back if seller's a total, on the canoe? Then you just file for a return and never return it. And then they agree if they have to because they take it. But see, the thing is that people who take 30-day returns usually are not jerks. Sometimes they are.
So I'm thinking right now that when we've had...
That's what you smelled. Not toast.
What?
You were thinking.
You're such a...
Yeah.
Oh, man, you just made me forget.
That's what she said.
Oh, when we've had questionable purchases on eBay, like when we have purchased and had problems, it is with
Amazon
these big sellers.
It's happening so fast. Wait, the problem is with big sellers?
Yes.
Sigh. Just wait here for you to
Right?
recover.
That's who we've had problems with. We haven't had any problems with just little individual
I canceled you.
sellers like us. It's usually the businesses, the sellers that have thousands and thousands of feedbacks. Obviously, their crap is from overseas.
You would think, Paul, but no hope. Renee says, me too, Amazon. I'm completely unprepared. Paul says, forget Eagles, Pokey.
Yes.
You should be the national mascot like MGM
He's
Lion.
so
But yawning
precious.
instead of roaring. He is a little precious.
Like, oh no, it's all dots under my eyelids.
It's just dots. Wait, 120.
Brady Bunch Villain was saying Shadow Stevens was Fred rated. I
Fred
looked
rated,
him up
right,
and he
okay.
looks familiar. He was a radio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Callie Deb says that the Shadow was a radio show, probably from the.
Okay. The Shadow knows.
Oh, then there was Shadow Stevens,
DJ Stevens from the 60s, 70s, 80s. Yeah. So he went in. They did, I don't know, did he have something to do with Sledgehammer, that TV show? Maybe he did the intro. He was trendy for a second. He kind of has hair like that skull guy in that new TV show, the Fallout, the skull guy with the giant forehead.
He was in Lotus, the White Lotus.
Yeah, White Lotus.
Coggin.
Fred rated kind of has big hair like that in a way.
Fred Rated?
Yeah, Shadow Stevens, Fred Rated.
Oh.
Well, he was Fred Rated at the Federated stores. So the store in the early maybe 80s, late 70s, something like that. They used a marketing scheme with these new electronic stores, and they were probably competing at the time against the Good Guys and stuff. And then they were Circuit City, like the first sort of iteration of Circuit City before Best Buy. They were blue. They did use the colors blue and yellow, and then somehow they did something dumb business wise, and then Circuit City kind of sprung Phoenix from the ashes.
Huh.
And they did really well for a long time until they sucked, and then the blue came back. So you can see it's happened before. Blue, red. It's like the world. I would definitely be a dirty dealer. I seriously, Paul, there's no other way to do it, right? It's like 1, 2, I just shot him in the back of the head for 2 paces.
Oh my God.
I would have to do that. I'm just saying. It's how I am with business too. Renee says a seller telling another seller how to stack a coupons and codes. I love it. It's not even for me. I don't even get it. I get satisfaction. That's what I get. I live in a free 2A state. You don't, and you don't, Primo. Brought the proverbial knight to a gunfight. I live in a free to.
Oh, Second Amendment.
A free to. No, what are you talking about?
Huh?
Dude, we're the people here. Wait, I live in a free Second Amendment state. Yes, we are free. We are fully free in Vermont. You can carry, I can just be carrying multiple weapons out into the grocery store. There is no concealed weapon permit here. You just carry guns around with you. They do, at the hospital, say, don't bring a gun in here. And at the nightclubs, you're not supposed to. But, no, we're actually in aren't we just one of the 2 states?
Callie Debs, that's totally how I know Shadow Stevens. He was the host of America's Top 40 from 88 to 95.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And where was Casey Kasem during this time period? That's what I would like to know.
Yeah. Huh.
Mystery. Yeah, look us up, Beard. We're in the super sketch gun state where I actually had a friend. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Back when I used to buy arcade games, I bought all the arcade games around from all the dealers in the state of Vermont, literally. And this one guy had all the circuit boards, 5,000 of them, and then another 500 games and cabinets, pinball machines and stuff. Bought it all from him. And I made him a deal, just like a boom, boom, boom. Hey, I'm Mr. Gunslinging deal guy. And he was like, no. And so I had to sit down and he gave me a spreadsheet of all his games. I had to make him an offer. I hate it when people do that independently. And he took it, and it was $2,000 less than my original just offer. I would have given him more money, but he wanted to whatever. So I got a better deal. And then after the deal, we went to McDonald's, which was in this town of Morrisville, Vermont. And it was very exciting. Mo Vegas, they call it, because there's nothing going on there at all. So McDonald's was kind of the hub of the community. And when we got there, he was an older gentleman, probably my age now from when I was. And he's like, in case anything happens, my nitroglycerin tabs are in this pocket. So I got to McDonald's and I'm like, oh, well, maybe he's going to drop dead. And then what happens? Where about my video games? So anyway, he lived, and we had our business meeting at McDonald's. And then we went back to his house, and he showed me his whole setup he was licensed in the state of Vermont for industrial level fireworks. So he had all this gunpowder and basically, I don't know what he could make there, but probably impressive things. And then we went downstairs, and then we went down into a bunker, and then we went behind the steel door, and he's just handing me bazookas and stuff, just check out this. This is all these. So I've seen all the guns. I'm pretty sure I've seen all the different ones that there are, possibly. Thank you. Paul, that's you're gonna want to go see a doctor about that. Thank you.
So Record Crate hasn't worked since August 8th. Wow. Other than the iPhone.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Right? 3 months. It'll probably be really nice to get back into the routine, but because I know how just having my ankle broken, that was annoying for time. But you got to heal.
Yeah.
You got to heal. Team Pokey says, hey, Spam, as you know, when you're living in witness protection, you have to keep on changing the YouTube. What's up, Dave?
So
Sorry
cute.
we're only a half hour late for you, Silicon Shadows. I'm glad you're here. Can you start over? I just got here. Yeah, we can. We always do that.
Hey, you guys!
All right, everybody. You know it's Monday. You guys have a case of... Oops, sorry. I ruined it. Sorry, Dave. I'm redoing it. You know, have to redo it now. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Monday. We are out of our minds.
Oh, you made Pokey really good.
I started over, Pokes. Okay, that's enough. Thank you. There's a chuckle in that note.
It's so true.
Man, we took care of business. ListEasier wipes Josh's tears, and Lag is having a slight identity crisis.
That's right. I do it every day. If my daddy needs it, I'm wiping his tears. Thank you.
Thank you. ListEasier. I love that. I'm mesmerized by hair coming out of your nostrils. Remember to do the lugs to Primo. Again, I don't think I do. I don't have any tentacles.
No, I don't think I've ever noticed. I think I would have noticed. This is membership level entertainment.
Nice. Yeah, no paywalls around here. Except for membership.
Renee said, looks the same.
I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't think I had to. She brought it up. So I listen. I listen to everything she says and then talk over it.
Paul.
I love that you both love the quirky stuff like me, that you guys will still make each other laugh after all these years. It's a beautiful thing. Wiping a tear from my eye. By the way,
Aw, you're
this
so
little
sweet.
crew right here is, this is the biggest strife we have is during the show. Like, usually we're just like, we can't give each other enough back rubs. I'm like, let me give you a back rub. She's like, no, turn around. I'm giving you a back rub. We fight over who
Not at
gives
all.
out the back rubs. It's crazy over here. But here's the magic powers.
We are oddballs, that's for sure.
Here's the magic powers that happen on Friday. I got this wild hair, as they called it, but I think it's... See, now when they say that, is it just a hair that's in your butt crack that goes up your butt? Because I think that's weird. I assumed it was a rabbit. Like a rabbit crawled up
like
your
a
butt.
rabbit hair.
Yeah, a wild rabbit.
Like instead of going down the hole,
It went up
in
your
the
butt.
ground.
Because then you would be a little more excited, right, than just a hair.
Yeah, I always
Right?
thought it was like a hair, like a
Okay, so-
tickling like piece of hair.
So everybody now knows that saying is about a rabbit that goes up your butt. And then you're like, oh my goodness, everything's much more exciting at that point. So there's a rabbit in my butt, and I go, we need a bookcase for all these dang books. I didn't know what I wanted, and I marched with great purpose and fortitude to the thrift store. In fact, we went, it's a good time to go take all the donations because we had a lot of toys. We gave away, can you pat me on the pre-pat? Thank you. So we gave away a big Christmas train. It's really cheap, but the kids would like it because it's huge.
Really adorable, big
Arctic Christmas.
a teddy bear.
Huge teddy bear, very soft, like a poodle.
Yeah, we got
And a
it.
bunch of crap.
We got it at that sale where we got all the Patagonia stuff for $1 each. The bear was like $1, and it was like a nice brand.
Like really nice. Probably
and it was like a
Stife or something.
It was like July 4th theme or something. But
We gave it to kids.
It wasn't like, I think on eBay, maybe it sold for $30, but then we were like, oh my God, to ship this, the cubic weight will be insane. So we were like, let's just donate it.
No, you could squished it down into a little ball.
Yeah, you could have used like one of those bags that sucks all the air out, and then it could have been, and then someone would have been like, oh my God.
Well, how did you get so smart? So you're kidding, but that's actually how you do it. Thank you.
Yeah, and then somebody's like, it's not as described.
I ain't into that. I ain't shipping out bears. I understand. I don't do bears.
What up, Land Shark? I think you
Unless
could
it's
do it
old.
from the hidden menu in ListEasier. Yeah, I guess I don't know what
Do
the
what?
heck. Renee,
Back
something.
us up to the...
I thought it was like following what she was saying.
Paul, so they're not making you suck before they give you the money? Phew, that's a really... Yeah, they don't. I don't even remember what I said. I do remember it being pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't
wish
know what it
remembered
was.
at this point. If you could do it again, would you tell that buyer to put those items in their cart and check out? Is this to us?
Oh, yeah. Oh, are you talking about our sale that got us flagged? Instead of putting it all in one listing. So it was like 14 listings, and we ended up just combining everything into one listing so that the customer...
Renee, we're totally off track because I don't know if we know what we're talking about because we're so late because we suck. But BBV says, one metric I always track is my 31-day low. Never has this day been so high in 30-day lows. Wait, what?
Is this like a riddle?
One... No, I think it's one metric I track is a 30-day low. Today is a high of a 30-day lows, I think. Renee, I'm sorry. Etsy has been busier than eBay. That's super weird.
Michelle.
Good morning, Michelle. Oh, Renee thinks she was just joking. Good few, because I guess
Jovial.
I'll make up an answer probably. Jovial, aloha, happy, please don't ever trim your nose hair or any type of grouping on a live ever again day. This is the one day there wasn't something else, so we filled it in with a very appropriate
Paul Rose Jovial, I'm beginning to think you're making these days up. That's so great.
I do think that that wasn't because I think you don't want to do your nails because those have a sound. And I feel like people who are sensitive to that can taste your nails.
Oh.
Like they fling up and they go into your mouth and they get on your tongue. And then you have to pull it with your fingers and your fingers taste like metal. And then it's just like a continuation of disgust.
Oh, my eyes are itchy.
Scuttle back under your rock, small seller. We'll knock on it when
your rock.
If you rock if we want to show your stuff. I think they just that's why you get to be as clear as I see it, really truly honestly how I see it is which is a smoother which is the way it should be. Alligator teeth or gentle rolling sales. Now, I think probably alligator teeth is natural and the smooth rolling sales is throttling. That's just I just believe that to be the case. Although I'm much happier with smooth rolling sales. I do think there's manipulation that makes it that way. That if eBay was working the way it would, I think you'd much more likely get $4,000 sales one day and none the next. I think that's more natural for eBay. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
words.
that's sort of what happens to.
But they smooth those out now, and maybe we should be thankful for that, for the smoothing. We can't be pleased, sellers. Thank you. Michelle Kirkpatrick says Jonathan works out of the Portland, Oregon eBay office and a genuinely good guy. Do you know him? That's awesome. That's what Josh and John were told at eBay Open 2025 that if you have a sincere, just make a real Are you picking grays?
Yeah, can you get that? It's driving me crazy. That
Jovial said not to.
Oh, why?
No, wait. We're gonna start growing this one into a little stripe. You're gonna be like, you're gonna have like superheroes. That people said that Jonathan will be responsive, and he actually is a higher up guy, and he is responsive, especially to the way the site works. Not specifically like, why are you holding my money, G? Like, he won't respond to that. But, and he might not respond to you at all, but it actually will get to him if you're saying this isn't working right or there's something not working functionally on the site. Those are the things that raise up to Jonathan. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. And thank you, Michelle, for pointing that out and affirming that is actually a good thing to do. And I mean, imagine all the bugs on eBay. You can drive yourself crazy trying to report everything, and you shouldn't do that. But every once in a while, if something's truly affecting you, take the time out. Not every single time, because that's a waste of your time, but once in a while. Beard says, we retired the lighthouse imagery and replaced it with the figure 8 pattern over the sun, flat earth.
Of the sun over flat earth.
Get with the future, man.
Beard.
Now, that already is the way the Sirius satellite... That's a way that what do they call it? Terrain-based satellites work. So they do an infinity pattern over the country that they're serving. So Sirius XM, I think, operates their satellites like that. Figure 8 over a territory.
We haven't done the boobs, poop, and death in a long time.
Oh, we're always doing it. It's just mixed in now. It's like a stew. Thank you. Aloha, quick
hey,
and Chad.
Quirky.
Just want you to guys, we're just working along with you over here. I still have to ship out probably another 5 items. The weekend was big. Big. It's always big. I don't know.
Yeah.
The media store. I want to be specific about
I need to order more of the bubble. When you were in the shower, I tried calling, but I was on hold, and I was like, I'll forget it. I'll call at 8 in the morning.
I don't take showers. I'm a real man.
Yeah.
The dirt just falls off like a shepherd.
Like Bailey.
Ryan, I seem to get the most of my sales at night. I had the last... Well, if you're selling cards, it's your clientele. They're up all night buying cards for 50 cents or $1. But they buy like 40 of them at a time.
Ollie, I can't stop yawning.
That was 3 strikes, but we give her 4.
I haven't yawned like this in a long time on a live.
$5 for anybody can find every single time she yawns this much on every single live. Just so we can.
I don't know. You're making me tired.
I'm making you tired.
You're making me yawn a lot.
It's my fault. Sorry.
It is.
Can you please finish this sentence by Ryan?
I swear they turn it on and off.
Look, thank you. Mike G, eBay rep asked me earlier in the year, am I a solo seller? Do I have employees? Oh, you already read that.
Yeah.
If they ask me that, I'm going to have six employees. Renee F, explosive sales followed by not being able to find yourself in search. Yeah. I have things to say, but I haven't thought it out yet, so I can't say it. Scissor hair, stop. No. Jovial, I did. Did you actually turn your head? Because I did block it out. And I don't think that the ASMR was too gross. Toenail clipping ASMR, I don't think is good. Alexa, cut my nails. Thank you. Is everybody's Alexa now clipping?
She heard you all the way.
What'd she say?
Kitchen.
Is she clipping?
What did you say, Alexa? What did you say?
She can't find
liar.
Anything.
She is a liar.
BBV says, when Jamie's massage chair trips the breaker in the server room, your sales slow down. Or maybe it vibrates so strong it starts drawing auxiliary power, and then our sales go down too. Either way, our sales go down. Quirky Picker Chat. Maybe he's just like sitting there.
Interesting.
Maybe he's addicted to our sales, BBV, and he's just sitting there huffing on a giant hookah of our sales, and then they're just burning up, and then we don't.
I like the Quirky Picker.
What is this up here?
Oh, Major
win! I just saw the green thing up there, and then oh my God, you guys, 20 months.
That's crazy.
Let me complete that. Okay, so we're going to take this opportunity to talk about how thankful we are for your members of our membership.
And even
members.
the ones that maybe didn't renew.
No.
It's just nice that they gave us a shot.
We don't count them. You get nothing. No, thank you for everybody who's ever joined us.
And our viewers in general.
No, keep talking while I find how I find us. Like, there's Josh right there. I slept all weekend, he says.
He wasn't feeling well.
No, he didn't want to do the thing today. But we will do it. He has promised, and I have promised, and we've promised.
You know, I am seeing
and we keep our promises.
Somebody on...
Do you remember Dumber and Dumber 2, just T.O., actually with Jim Carrey and what's his face?
Somebody...
Came out in 2014. Do you guys remember that?
Oh, Primo, please answer this.
Yes,
because somebody on the PPP was like, Primo, are you still having luck with ESS on a big scale? I've noticed it slows my sales down if I do it too much. And
ESS has been tortured into being less effective. Definitely works to a certain extent. It's less effective probably for real reasons, like they're more effective at telling that you're ESSing, so they just don't even bother giving you
and that's what
a fresh.
Did you just say
start.
that? The agent, how he told us that ESS really doesn't work the way it used to. You might get a short little teeny thing, but
the only way to make it work like it used to is to take your item down, re-upload the pictures, and make a brand new
so that it completely disassociates from the original listing.
And as Patricia says, it has metadata.
Because it has
metadata
in the background. It just carries it over, so you're really not. It's not a new.
Ours
listing.
has megadata. Because we're awesome.
And
that still counts. Don't pretend.
Excuse me again.
That's another one. That's a two tied together. How do I find our people? No, you keep talking. I was fake answer.
And somebody else had commented on PPP. Sorry, I'm using your PPP, but
hey, by the way, go watch PPP. I was talking with John all weekend because the other guys flaked because Josh is just sleeping all weekend. And Beard is off gallivanting around with his mom all over town, dumpster diving, etc.
Somebody named Our Gang Treasures was like, sounds like you guys have been drinking the Kool-Aid. And if you get paid every 2 weeks at a job.
I don't remember jobs. Go ahead.
If you get paid every 2 weeks at a job, you're not putting your money up front.
I don't know what that means.
There's a big difference.
Explain it to me.
I think it means that with eBay, it's our product. We're putting everything up front. We're putting money into.
I see. We're risking it. We're putting our butt on the line.
And now they're taking our money. It's our products. We're putting it up.
Yes, I love Kool-Aid. First of all, mostly cherry,
grape.
She likes grape, but I'll drink most of them except for the new ones. Like I don't want any berry, Brazzle, Flash, none of that crap. This needs to be just purple, orange, red. Cherry's also red, so 2 reds and no blue. Blue's too. That's too new school for me. I don't know blue foods. We didn't have blue foods back in the 70s.
We were doing a lot of organizing yesterday upstairs, and I came across because I worked at a jewelry business. And I came across 2 Pandora beads. I've never been a Pandora person, but they gave them to us for a Christmas gift or something.
I bought you some too.
No, never. I would never wear Pandora. It was not my taste.
Don't insult people. Some people still like it.
No.
Yes.
It was nice jewelry.
Renee F loves Pandora.
We sold a ton of it, but it's not my taste. I'm not Pandora. But anyhow.
How dare
I was
you.
like, oh, look at these. And I looked one of them up online and it's selling for like $130. I was like, I'm going to sell mine.
Cha-ching.
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we want to take this moment to say super thank you. Not a super thanks because that would cost us money. Just actual verbal thanks to Derek W. Pat, Jessica C., Queen B.A.Z., Ryan parentheses, Lenny K, Mike Mecco Meetups, the Grizzled Golfer, a.k.a. That Did Big Golf Guy.
Oh, yeah.
Carla Olson, Cornhusker Picker, Brandy, who's been around since the beginning of time. And I think
Your Mamma Mia. Your mom's been.
my mom has been a member for 11 months.
She did that accidentally because she thought the only.
And we wouldn't let her cancel.
She thought the only way she could comment was if she were a member.
Yeah.
And we're like, you didn't have to do that.
And by the way, that's true, everybody. So you're going to need to become a member to comment. That's not true.
And Jacqueline Rose.
Jacqueline Rose has been with us for 11 months.
Oh my
I don't
God.
have these in order of time. So
No,
I'm just reading.
and Pat Lansbury.
Pat Lansbury is our
she's
tiki friend. Very sweet.
Aw.
Mike G, Lag, Jenna, Miss Flippin' Ain't Easy. Ayo Gusto, the Quirky Picker Chad. Axe Monkey. It's very hard to do this. Why did they make it so? It keeps sliding.
Wait, you didn't skip? Did you get
I didn't skip
Carla?
anybody.
Oh, okay.
Please don't do that. Can you hear the lights? Can you hear the
Hey,
Yeah, I can talk a turtle. It's a turtle.
You're
Don't tell her to the toilet.
I had big teeth. They lock my tongue.
You had a goatee?
You can't tell.
You had a
because my
goatee.
teeth are huge.
No, I'm grinding a tiny teeth together. And that I can talk and you can't tell. Like I say, can I finish the list, please?
Yeah,
Without interruption. Hail the list without interruption. Penny Lane, Jacqueline Rose, Pat Lansbury, Mike G. Lag, Jennifer Augusto,
Quirky Picker Chad, Axe Monkey, Bearded Picker,
6x6, Silver Hair Stacker, Josh Fagan, Flipping Ain't Easy, WTF,
Record Crate.
Wow, Mike
Seller. Mike Seller.
Wait, where are we?
JRKR.
RKR, 1964.
Paul Rose.
I can't keep that down.
Yeah, for some reason it keeps jumping. Weird.
Okay, now I'm going to go backwards.
Oh.
I can't. Okay, so if we go to the bottom first.
And then scroll up.
Oh, I see. These are all backwards, so I can do this now. Okay. WTF, Jen, Silver Hair Stacker, 6x6, Motorcycle Dork.
Oh, you messed it up.
I messed it up. We didn't get everybody?
Oh, man. No, go back. Reset that.
No, I think it's okay.
No, it's not.
That's fine. And the rest of you, thanks.
Callie Debs with Brady Bunch. Major win.
I think we got everybody.
JRKR. Did
Cornhusker
you get her?
Picker?
Cornhusker.
We got Jen like 3 times.
Oh, okay.
I think that's everybody. Did you see how synergistic we were for a moment? Then it all crumbled again. We're kind of like that energy hydrogenated energy where we can get bubbling and then we like totally free energy to the world and then we fall off and everyone dies from nuclear explosion or something like that. So that's us. But thank you everybody. The point is thank you everybody for being a member. We really appreciate all of you. There are 33 members.
That is outstanding.
Up in here.
Did you say X Monkey? Oh, wait. Show.
I said everybody.
Okay. Axe is here. She was saying, hiya. I've been listening while out and about wheeling and dealing. I traded a bunch of vintage McDonald's toys I didn't want to list. For a bunch of sports cards and nip toys.
What's a nip toy?
I don't know.
I think that might be rude.
Vintage McDonald's toys I didn't want to list.
Don't say it again.
Listed for a bunch of sport. Oh, okay.
Thank you. I didn't say that. Thank you. I don't know what you're saying by that. It could go the wrong way.
Oh, weird.
Oh wait,
John.
our chat broke. Okay.
John, aloha. John was saying
Flippin' ain't John?
a different format tonight, but only because of the content will require it. Hope all is well.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, is Liz Morton going to be on? A different format tonight. Oh my God, I'm excited. Everyone, tune in to Flippin' Ain't Easy.
I didn't read it, and I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, NIP is new in package.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. That's probably why that's not a great that's not really a great like NOS, there's that nitrous oxide or new old stock. Like, yeah, I guess you could confuse that, but no one could get offended. But that's why you do not see NIP a lot.
Yeah.
I don't see that as a common.
But didn't the agent say something about like not saying like NWT?
You're not supposed to use them at all.
Well, because
that's not best
a lot
practices.
of buyers, unless they're eBay sellers, don't necessarily know what those mean. And half the time I have to look it up. I'm like, what the heck? Well, just now, NIP. I'm like, we're like, what? What is that?
What's SMH stand for?
Shaking my head.
I always think it's, I don't know. I never know what it is. Shake my head. Tisk, tisk.
But that's not selling related. But
it could be.
I'm caught on to NOS and a few of them, but still, I have
We're
to
resellers.
Look up some.
We know what they mean. It's like,
I
what about
don't.
other people? What about shopping AI? It doesn't know. So you shouldn't use them. It's not best practice. Don Flipper with 3P says, under certain listing quality report, there's a tab that says Google Shopping rejection. It states some of the listings are rejected by Google Shopping and why. Usually it's about pictures, background, or some weird thing in it. And usually you can fix it. And again, I did lose a whole bunch of comments. They just disappeared. So
our
actually helps us a little bit because
the agent, when we talked to the agent, he pointed that out to us in our comic
free listing listed in title.
Our comic books all had, it said, an item specific error, and it prevented them from showing in Google.
And we haven't sold any comic books for a long time.
And we were like, oh, that's why.
And then we fixed it. No, we didn't fix it. And then we sold some comic books. That was just from looking at it. Because sometimes if you look at an item, it will sell.
And I was just thinking, the dude was saying in regards to how you can get 3 of the consultations with an agent.
Within a year.
He said, yeah, but you have to wait like 60 days for the next one or something, 30 to 60 days or something. Just to,
sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just said sure. I have no idea. You just get 3 a year. I don't remember any qualifications. Shadow followed Casey Kasem on America's Top 40.
Okay.
Don Flippin said some items say to have 6 photos or more. Most things say 6 photos or more. Even if it's just a 2-sided item, just fill it in. Maybe put in a picture of your contact information. Not your contact information. Your
like
eBay store or something.
Your store logo if you have one, you know.
I've got 41 buyer packages to ship today and 78 total items to pull. I'm technically showing below standard right now because I spent last month fighting off a couple of bad buyers, so my tools work. Well, that's awesome.
Good job.
And that is awesome. I mean, just the ratio of 41 buyers with 78 packages. 41 packages with 78 items. That's a good ratio of multi-purchases. Thank you. As long as your tool works, everything else can be figured out. Record Crate says, Jovial, I sat on the edge of the bed today. I still haven't stood, and I want to so badly soon. Joni walks out here. Primo is super sketch and goes back inside.
That's hilarious.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm super sketch. I'm a super sketcher. Where are the words? Why are there so many words all the time? Ben messed himself up for a month. Brady Bunch villain. If he drops dead, the price goes way down. Who were we talking about? So long ago.
But Flippin' Goods was saying that I tried fighting multi-card orders who claimed items in their delivered package were missing, and eBay doesn't care. So I effed myself for a month.
But still sounding out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, sometimes it's just not worth, unfortunately, not worth risking something like having your account restricted somehow. It's just like, refund the customer.
Paul says, the day I find myself squatting over a mirror to check out my assets, please. The wooden stake, just put that right by your mirror in case there. Lag says, I always thought it was the wild nose hair that makes your eyes water when you pluck it. I mean, that's a true story. The other one, I haven't had any personal experience with either way of the other possibility. BBV says, I'm experiencing much higher lows lately.
That's interesting.
Those frequently lower outlier days are all but gone now.
That's great.
And eBay has been fixed. Well, what do you think about that? What I just said, the one thing that could be of any value here is that the eBay throttling allows there to be less 0 days, technically helping you. Is that possible? That I'm just saying that the throttling is a benefit, not a hindrance, but you still have to figure out how to sort of, what are those things called when you're running and then you jump? Hurdle. You still have to jump over, figure out the hurdle that gets you up to the next level. I mean, how do you end up getting to 500,000 if they keep holding you back?
That is why they say gradual. Like that,
you have to do it gradually.
That is with, again, that funds hold we had. He said it has to be a very gradual increase.
What was the angle grinder with the
Your
toenails? That was that Dumb and Dumber? When he got his toenails done and they took the angle grinder and he was like, I remember it.
I should.
Major win. Aloha, everyone. Busy work Monday, but hopping on for lunch break. All is doing well with rocking sales. Sales are doing great. Are you having an early lunch? Because that would only be 11. Does this need to go?
I wanted to see you, tiny
There's
boy.
A tiny little guy. He helps out. He does most of the packaging.
I love his little smells.
Major win. Let's just celebrate the celebration once again. Paul roasted boobs, poop, and death. Last stream spam. You missed it. At least I'm on top of the important stuff. Exactly.
Thank you, Paul.
The airplane is about to board, so I need to claim my rightful place in Group B. Flying, what's it called?
What?
It's not Air West. What can I think of it? Southwest Airlines. Group B. I think Group B is Southwest. Aren't they assigning everything now? Even Southwest? Because when they crash, they need to know whose body's in whose seat.
Oh,
I imagine.
Good point.
Yeah, otherwise they're going to, mess that up. Media Picker says, just received a request today from eBay to revalidate my personal info, assuming to make sure correct for tax season. Yeah, so make sure you put in someone else's tax number.
And that is often something I see on groups where they're like, oh my God, eBay suspended me. And people are like, yeah, probably got an email where they needed to verify your info.
And you ignored it.
Or you didn't see it. And then you get suspended for not doing what they asked.
True story. Paul Rose says, you are feeling very sleepy, spam. When Primo does that to you and you drop off, check the nog levels after you wake up.
Oh my goodness, Jenna's here.
Jenna, aloha. Hello, friends. This is Proof I Am here. I am still shipping, but
love
listening.
you, Jenna.
I hope shipping is going well. Here is, for those about to ship, we salute you.
Yeah, whatever happened to oops, I shipped myself?
They changed their name, and now we can't even recognize them anymore.
I know. They're
off to greener pastures somewhere. Speaking of greener pastures, have you guys seen Pluribus? That's a great show. Loving that one. Apple TV. People saying hi, Beard says.
I totally agree with you, Beard.
Wait, how
So touching inventory causes it to sell. It seems dumpster diving a box for stale inventory makes it sell too. Got home from North Carolina with KitchenAid boxes in 24 hours. KitchenAid mixer sold.
See, that's what you got to do. None of these gurus anywhere, you could pay any amount of money to tech, sports, or anybody else, but they're never going to tell you the truth to reselling.
You just need to go down or
you got to look at your stuff.
Go and
touch it.
Or touch it and just say, I need you to sell.
You got to do it. And you can't do that.
No, that's too much.
That's
trying
tension.
too hard. Okay.
Yes, that's trying.
It just needs to be like a
casually go touch your stuff. And
hey, how are you?
And guess what? If you were thinking, I might want to keep that thing, it's going to sell tomorrow before you take it off the list. So.
Tips. We are full of tips.
Follow us for more tips. Just the tips. Paul says, safe flight to Belleville, especially if you're on Southwest.
He's already on the plane, flying probably.
Major one, we're getting closer. Aloha, rainy days in California.
Yeah.
We're having all kinds of seasonal weather, which is very nice.
Ben flipping goods. ESS is nuclear reset. If so, if you do it in chunks, it still works. Don't overload it.
Correct. That's true.
And we don't. Nuclear reset
it's
was
part
like
of your normal part of your normal routine. Yes. Not doing it all at once. You'll find that you can talk in a second after I say very important things about flipping ain't easy, and Bell Biv DeVoe, big time established resellers will do. Unlike me, who just goes nuclear because it's a binary decision, nuke or not to nuke, they do a very routine, like 10% daily or maybe 5%, depending on how many items they're doing. They do a very structured amount every day, and that is a best practice for sure.
And nuclear. He did coin nuclear when he was doing it every single day back
the whole store
in 2020.
It really worked then. I mean, that you would think didn't work. That worked.
2023 was that?
Yeah, 23 to 24.
Yeah.
I did it for 8 months every single day, my entire store, except for offers that were out. And it was easy.
And we did start noticing it wasn't as effective. And then, lo and behold, eBay did something, so making it.
We never had more than 2,000 items in our store when we did that, because eventually I figured out that it only allows you to do 2,000 at a time. So, no, that's not true. I just remember going from, I can't even remember how you do it anymore, because we have one store that has less than 200 items in it. So every Friday I do a nuke on that, and it definitely isn't as effective, but that's only one page of items to relist. So we used to have about like 10 pages of 200 items each. And then once it got to 11 pages, I remember having a hard time keeping track of stuff as easily.
Jovial was saying to BBV, you should have a nice flight since you're in Group B. Oob. Enjoy.
What's up?
Poor goofballs.
Everybody saying hi to everybody else.
To Jana. Go, Jana.
Bearded Picker is saying,
get back to work, you slacker.
To Jenna. That's what Beard was speaking.
Oh, yeah. Are they getting rain in Las Vegas today? Huh.
You're not allowed to have that, are you? Do you get moisture? Carbonated Kool-Aid seemed like cutting edge back in the day. Seriously.
It's funny. Ryan.
Does anybody remember Zippity Doodas? They were the first pouch. They were a pouch thing.
Whoa, carbonated Kool-Aid. Huh.
I know. That's like, I think you just blew her mind. She was like, you can do that? You can do that without...
At first, I read John's as just pooping in to say hi. I have poop on my mind.
Poo-poo platter.
Yeah.
Back to work for me. See you guys later today.
Yes, you will. Everybody's going to go join Flippin' Ain't Easy, John and Jenna, on their Monday show, which sounds like it's going to be a format change.
I'm
excitement.
curious.
We are all going to have to go there. And by the way, although I totally enjoy having people stay for the show, if you only stay for 10 seconds, we still get credit for the watch. Am I right? All right then. Ryan has been a member for 18 months.
Ryan, thank you so much. Insert Pac-Man ghost emojis.
Thank you so much, Ryan. I really appreciate that. I mean, it does support the show. And by that, I mean, supports a trip to Costco. And by that, I mean, I love Costco. And by that, I mean, mostly all delicious things they have there. And by that, I mean also yellow towels. And by that, I mean also
Can you stop?
Water, because reseller is the most dehydrated industry on earth.
Jenna was saying I'm very good at multitasking bearded picker, but if it could be the ADHD, LOL.
I like chaos. I like things going on. Dave says, flipping ain't easy. Get back to work, you What? I did that without even.
Get back to work, you slacker.
Get back to work, you slacker.
You always want to say the long A, like aunt. She's very fancy.
Aunt.
Jenna, no rain today. It looks like may rain tomorrow. I mean, they're very skimpy with rain out there in the desert. I just had to swallow a burp.
And then Paul was saying, hi, John. I'll hop on tonight if I get a chance. If not, have a good one, you two.
Axe Monkey says, hiya, been listening for a while out and about, wheeling and dealing, traded a bunch of vintage McDonald's toys. Wait, didn't you already read this one?
Yeah.
Because it had that.
Earlier, yeah. Oh, Don Flippin signed up for that Spark driver. Just waiting for approval. Interesting.
Keep us abreast of that.
I can't remember who was it last
Does
week
that
that said
boobs?
they were doing. There you go. Yeah.
You read way ahead. Now we're all messed up. I don't know what to do. I'm all confused.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, no guest tonight.
Oh, okay.
So don't watch it for a guest tonight. But what? So then. Different format tonight, but only because of the content will require it. I hope all is well. Okay, well, still very exciting and interesting, and we'll go there specifically to see what is different and to stay for what is the same. Mint on card is probably more common for new package items.
And I imagine people that buy cards all the time, they know all those abbreviations.
Mint on card to me is Star Wars figures on the card. Maybe G.I. Joe's too, right? And then you've got the little hang tag. The card has a little hang, so you can put them on a shelf on the pin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me you know what I'm saying.
No, I was just thinking of abbreviations while you were whistling.
Oh, don't do that. Hi, Jillian.
Major Win was asking Ryan any recommendations for when we should list our PSA 10 Shohei Ohtani rookie card.
Right now.
Wait, Queen Bee Easy. NWO. New without box.
With tags. New without box with tags. See, that's why that's probably not, those are not good for your titles.
No.
I died when I saw that the other
I
day.
would too. I would just be like, new wop wop.
NWOBWT.
Oh, and Major Win said now he just won MVP.
He
List
did.
the card now.
Yeah, list it now.
Hi, Jana.
Biff Flippin says, sometimes more 6 more sales, only 2 count to get above standard.
Well done. You are almost there.
Now, what I did notice is that regardless of hundreds of automatic feedbacks, the number of items used to calculate our percentage hasn't moved at all. So the calculated feedbacks don't actually increase your percentage to raise your percentage back up to 100%. I thought that would. I know somebody mentioned it months ago and was like, "Oh, this is lame. This doesn't do any good." And I'm like, "Sure, it does. It looks great." And it doesn't actually.
Well, but it does increase your feedback number, though, right?
It does. It just doesn't increase
in the
percentage.
parentheses.
Yeah.
And that's fine because
it's better than nothing.
Because
it's still kind of
but at least
a rug pull.
Yeah, what else? Axe Monkey. So last week I complained about ListEasier issue. I want to say that Josh made it right, and I guess there was a bug that was very hard to find that they were able to fix.
Well, Canada.
So glad to hear that.
We speak your name to the entire country of Canada. We thank you for. I mean, Josh is representative of
that,
Canada.
and that is what's so great.
That's what Canada.
One of the great things about ListEasier is that we have one of the creators of
it's pretty unusual to have that opportunity
at our, within reach to help us.
Of your fingers.
Yeah, at our fingertips.
Just one back rub away. Jenna says, Kelly Debs, we got a lot of rain most of the day Saturday, then it all stopped. Womp, 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 womp.
Wow.
Don Flippin said, in case no one knows where listing quality report is, it's under performance traffic button to the right. Yes, it is. And most everybody should have it at this point because it's supposed to go to everybody.
And if it's overwhelming, as the agent told us, just first focus on anything in red text.
And then if you're just hyper like me and just refuse to look around and totally just be comfortable with it, at the bottom there's all these tabs, and those tabs have the Google thing, and they've got the other thing, and about 20 or 15 other things. So check them all out at your leisure. Like preferably in a bathtub full of Calgon.
So Axe Monkey was saying that the lack of replies from the tech support with, I guess, ListEasier is the Microsoft server issue. The Microsoft MS was blocking ListEasier. I added them to my safe sender list. If you have Microsoft Outlook, you may have the same issue. So
I haven't used Outlook in a long time since Thunderbird, but that's interesting, and I'm glad they were able to isolate that out.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and because Dave has nothing else to do, they're quite responsive, and that again, that's just this is the opportunity to take advantage of it if you haven't already. ListEasier.
And if anything, this is the time of year.
Yeah. Where's your hat? Where's your hat, doll face?
And this is the time of year where you want to get as much stuff up as possible.
Thousands of items.
If you haven't tried ListEasier yet, you really should do the 10 free ones, but then even do the $15 for 100 listings, because you got to get your stuff up.
And everybody gets there as long as we've had memberships. Major Win, Doug and Roe have been there.
Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing. If I think about it, I get weird and soft.
It is so
gushy.
It's weird to me how quickly the time has gone by. What the heck?
It was Jim Carrey with the toenails.
Yeah.
Major Win, thank you for that great advice. Much appreciated. Or wait, speaking
of
Ryan is
Carla. Yeah.
Pluribus. Such a good show. Check it out. Yeah. I don't know what it's saying yet, but there's chemtrails. There's zombies, sort of. Yeah, you should go watch it. Don't listen to me.
Steve Ash, aloha.
Steve Vash is here. Just Kath is here. Aloha from faraway lands. Welcome.
I hope you're well.
Jove says, "Hey, Jove." I call Jove now. Hey, I didn't know Spam had her own YouTube emoji. That is cool. Isn't that cool? Did you know you had your own emoji? I think that's new.
Yeah, that's new.
It's a YouTube emoji.
Yeah,
not
that's
an Apple
cool.
one. There's a Spam can just for you.
Does it have like an angry little face on it?
Yeah, it looks like it does. It's like black. It's a black face.
Big Dre.
Big Dre, aloha.
So great to see you. I finally got a few sales after 8 days from when I turned off promoted listings.
Don't turn off promoted listings, everybody. Don't do that right now. Whatever you do, don't do that. Don't do that negative. Negative. I can even tell you that
it will mess with your sales.
Absolutely. I can tell you that we had a day of disrupted sales from turning off, like ending a promotion and then starting a new one at the exact same moment. It still messed with things. And mostly it messed with things by suppressing stuff for a couple of days, and then boing, everything came back. So they're trying to socially engineer you, so they're gonna spank you one way or another.
Yeah, Just Kath was like
8 days is too much, though, I would say. John says, I have a new way that works for me, which utilizes the oldest 10% of my store. I find eBay experts behind the scenes know how eBay is supposed to work, but if eBay is broken, even they really don't know. And so, yes, so John does a couple of interesting things with asterisks and with the 10% thing. So the only thing that why I don't do things like that is because I don't keep track. I don't keep track of stuff. So in order to do the oldest 10%, I'd have to somehow figure that out.
No thanks.
Wouldn't be that hard. You just like sort your listings by the oldest 10%. But still, way too much thinking for me. I ain't doing that. Getting all involved. I feel like I need to go to Costco.
Do you guys have this soda stream over there? Who these days could be bothered to make your own soda? No kidding.
I don't drink soda at all, so I only drink water. And I don't like she does. You're bubble oriented. I've never liked bubbles, so never soda, no. And even when I drank, back when I was a kid, when I would drink soda.
He'll shake a bottle to
get the fuzz out.
Yeah.
Is that weird? Is it me?
Oh, it was Ben Flipping Goods does the spark driving. But Ben Flipping Goods was saying I knew 6,200 of my 12,000 listings yesterday, and it's been insane. 200 at a time, split into 2 sessions.
It's taxing on the brain muscle to like not mess up. And then by the time, if you do lose a page, usually you lose like 200 in batches of 200 because you hit delete instead of something. It's taxing. It makes
Don, flip it. Okay, Don. Sorry.
3 days a week. You just ruined the entire podcast. We can't even hear what we're saying because there's so many yawn buzzers going off.
Where's the hiya? Where is the hiya?
And back to reality. Don flipping my wait a minute.
My stepson does spark drive it.
Why you guys are confusing me with your similar name formulations? That's why I'm getting them confused.
Yes, and
very good.
The toys with the car backing is correct. Primo. Okay, Blue VT2. Primo, you and John knocked it out of the park on the latest PPP.
Thank you.
A quick ListEasier question. If you purchase the 1,000 option, are you committed to any length of time, or is it month to month? Thanks.
Month to month is So the 1,000 is you don't keep them to the next month. So 1,000, you just get 1,000, and then whenever you signed up, the next month they give you another 1,000, and they steal any leftover ones. They just rob you back. They claw them back. So yes, you get 1,000 a month that's refreshed on your renewal day. Now, if you buy the credits are transferable. So if you buy $14.99 for 100 credits, I think.
Those don't expire.
Those do not expire, and you can carry them from month to month. But generally speaking, and once they, I think they will, come up with the feature of reprocessing where you can upload your, granted, this has not been promised or anything, but it has been discussed.
Oh, for those who have, a bunch of stuff already listed, if you want to run those items through ListEasier.
Yes, then the 1,000 is going to be a laughable amount. You're not going to have enough even at 1,000. But
because who wants to retake photos of everything that they already have listed? No, and James was doing that.
Because he's an animal.
He's
He's an animal. He's a beast. You know, he's a beast, and he's just a beast. There's just nobody. That's why it's really hard to say anybody could ever mimic his. He's an outlier. There's not many people can keep up with him.
No way.
Energy and inventory and
no way
stuff.
I mean, he is one of a kind, that's for sure.
He makes this thing look easy, don't he? Yeah. James Helferstein, we speak your name.
What's going on, fellow humans and resellers?
Big Dre.
I think a lot of people are frightened by eBay's new policy with the whole promoted attribution. And
Sputnik. That's not Axe Monkey. That's Sputnik Monkey.
Oh my God.
Aloha. We've been thinking about you. Wondering when you were going to do your yearly check-in with us. And
wait,
we are getting close to.
I am so confused.
Wait, it's not Axe Monkey. No, they both have similar helmets.
What
it's always been like that. And I used to get them confused. But Sputnik hasn't come in for a while, but is a tiki is one of our tiki people, and we don't have a tiki show.
How
we just talk
wonderful
about
to
eBay.
see you!
And to be honest, eBay talk is kryptonite to most tiki people.
Yeah.
And I think it's reversed. I think more people in eBay could appreciate tiki, but also people didn't want to come to our tiki show, eBay people. So whatever. But it's so awesome to see you. I hope you'll maybe we'll be more exciting. Maybe in the next, because I love Christmas shows and Thanksgiving shows.
But our goal is, because of this AI listing software program we use, ListEasier, we really feel that we'll be able to get back into doing our Tiki show, because this program
recaptured
has
time,
given us more times.
I just pulled the gold refractor patch autofoil Tiger SSP1. Yes.
Off from something.
Words.
But what I was saying is, I feel like a lot of people are worried and stressed out about the eBay's new promoted listing thing, and a lot of people have already stopped their promoted listings.
I'm smiling.
And it's like, oh no, we should have waited until after the holiday
Don't mess
season.
with your. You guys, come on. Just jump ahead. Just read ahead to the end of the chapter. You will find out that everyone's going to have to promote. Just put it on 4 and be done. 4.1. Thank you.
Well, and it's sort of like, isn't the point in promoting because you do want your items to I don't know. I am fine with the whole attribution promoted listing. I feel like
if you find yourself being annoyed by the fact that they're not just upping the buy it now, but they're putting in this new promotion tool, because it's really about social engineering people, and a lot of people accidentally pay for promotions and don't need to, and blah, blah, blah. It's free money to them.
Well, and I sort of feel like it's, a business that pays for an ad in a newspaper. You pay for it regardless if anyone comes into your store or not.
It is an easy way to look at it.
But at least with eBay, somebody is buying your item,
even if it's not the same person who looked at the ad.
Somebody is.
It's
buying
still being
it
advertised all the time. And look at it. It'll help. I promise. It'll help a little bit.
I mean, I just look at it as just like that, and I'm
Sputnik Monkey.
I know. I can't believe it.
I don't know what the boo is for though. But
boo saying hi.
Boo.
I'm here.
Hey, boo.
Booyah.
Booyah. ListEasier will change your life if you let it. True story.
Yeah.
Life changing.
Do you ever boob? That's an acronym.
Yeah. Buy out of boredom. Yes, I do. Thank you for asking. I do think Quickie Picker Chad. Well, that's not buy out of boredom. I don't buy anything I don't need. I have a giant list of things I need, and I buy off that list. Sometimes when I'm bored or I need a moment, I will go try to acquire said items that are on list. But generally speaking, I don't acquire items that are not. I don't just I don't doom scroll for things to buy. Excuse me.
And Silverhair was saying not everyone has to promote, and you're right. Silverhair doesn't promote at all, and he is killing it on eBay.
Son of a...
But the thing is, I almost feel if he were to actually start promoting, that he would have a moment too of not having sales. Because
He might. a moment.
Until the promoted listings kicked in.
He's about to have a moment of bang zoom to the moon.
But I do. But it is a very common thing to. It's very common to hear sellers say that once they reduced their promoted listings or ended, that their sales tanked for a little while.
That's true. Mike G says, drank some eggnog today. Trader Joe's has the cleanest one right now that I've come. Really? I mean, our eggnog, Hood eggnog, which is a corporate, dairy thing. I don't believe it has any weird ingredients.
Our sound is cutting out, it looks like, because Record Crate said it is too.
Oh. I wonder why. I see sometimes, like right there, it's really red. Is that why?
Sorry.
Hello. I can talk a lot more preciously.
Hello.
Hello. Norman, it's the loans. Norman. I hope we're doing better now.
Axe Michael was saying, I turned off promoted. My sales were crap anyways.
You guys, stop messing with your stuff.
Paul Rose, the spam cam is not screen accurate. It should be yawning, not frowning.
It's true. In the can. That's funny.
Or have some really big teeth on it.
I usually shut down my store for Christmas vacation, but this year I think I'll just turn off my promoted listings. Same effect. I mean, put in.
Quirky.
Also, check out ListEasier. I think I had a stroke. I smell toast.
ListEasier.
Try out ListEasier and list a whole bunch of stuff. Turn off your promoted listings and see what transpires. Thank you.
Thank you, ListEasier.
Axe Monkey, I did a deep dive with AI and I'm using a new PL strategy, waiting for it to kick in. If it doesn't, I'll adjust. But oh gosh,
I just don't.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what is this?
A giraffe.
Yeah. Record Crate, I dipped out and back in. Seems good again.
Okay, so it's the internet, not us. Axe Monkey, I'm building something I am building for something new, but eBay will be instrumental in getting it launched. Exciting. I love new things.
Josh is here. Me. Big Dre, as a part-time reseller that doesn't rely on sales to pay the bills. I've decided to quit promoted listings because of eBay's unethical change. And
Big Dre, don't shoot yourself in the foot. I think that's going to be my saying. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. This is the reason why they're doing this is to move towards universality of it all. So if they want you to be, you got to do what they want without giving in entirely. Yeah. I've done some things that I'm not ready to talk about yet because they are successful, but I don't know if it's just, a week or two.
Well, sometimes it's hard to really pinpoint exactly what, resulted in anything positive when you've done more than one change. So
generally when I go in, I'll do like 7 things at once and I'll go, oh, that was a success or failure. I wonder which one of the 7 things did that.
And this time of year, you don't want to sit and wait and test out each one. You just don't have time.
We don't. And I don't want you to do that either because I want everyone to have sales. This is our hot time for most of us.
Axe is saying, hi, Josh, Paul. Hi, Josh. Thanks for helping me out, brother. Axe Monkey was saying, and Josh was saying hi to them. How long do you... Don Flippin was asking... been flipping goods, how long he's been driving.
One thing about having those 1,000 listings put across puts a lot of pressure on me to get stuff done. I'm going to the 100
because I want to focus more on family and health versus eBay.
I agree with you. We're utilizing that as a positive attribute of it, and it does. It sweats us a little bit, and I found 2 things, just generally being poorly affected by being pressured on any level. I can react different ways to it, depends. But in this particular way, I did find both things happen simultaneously, that I wanted to make sure I got a full 1,000 listing. And then also I'm like, pushing against it, like 1,000. I don't want to do that for some reason. But reality was that I want to do more than, I want to do 100 items a day And I want to attempt to do that till we actually do it. By the time we actually get to 100 a day, which is 3,000 items, I think we'll be done listing our stuff, the bulk of our media.
You know, it would be so great to, you know how people say they like to just list everything and then they can just let the store sort of run on its own. And
I want to see what that feels like.
Oh man, that would be
I think it feels like paying off your car.
Yeah.
You know? And then you can drive your car around. You know it's going to explode
Big
any
Dre
second.
was saying, I just can't justify
so
paying
good.
promoted listing fees on every item sold, whether it was sold with promotions or not. It's just ridiculous. I'm actually planning on selling locally again to offset sales loss.
Yeah, and
Well,
you can always lower the PL. I think what they also are trying to really get you to do, and I don't think this is wrong, is they want people to not blanket promote.
Yeah.
They want people to go and promote individually each item.
I think it was Callie Debs.
And I think would work.
Callie Debs
way.
on the PPP commented how, she's going to be doing like item by item. And
that's what they want you to do, because some things just don't need any promotion at all.
Yeah. I mean, even the listing agent we spoke to said if you're doing like unique one-offs, then promoting isn't as critical as it is for items that are replenishable or there are a lot of on eBay.
Big Dre really, Josh says, Big Dre, eBay really dropped the ball again on this promoted listing nonsense. They just optically were lame. It's optically
and
lame.
And again,
sure.
if you have something to say about it, go to that question mark in the bottom.
I did do that
corner
too
of
for
the
my money
screen.
being held, so it can't hurt.
And because this is one of their policies. This isn't, again, it's not complaining about a customer and wanting feedback.
I think they're really their highest ground thing
that they need feedback on.
Is what you said, which is that it's just like you put an ad in the paper. But see, the thing is if you put the ad in the paper, it's part of your budget. Like your business has a ad in the paper budget, because as most businesses will, and you pay for it. And then you don't know what you're going to get out of it.
But when we list stuff, I'm literally or when we go to send offers to people, I always think in my head, okay, and there's going to be a 5% promo fee.
Yeah,
I
do
just
that.
assume and
it's just
calculate
easier.
that anyhow.
So we're not offended by the promoted listing, but it sings hokey. And what I don't like is that it puts people on their back foot. It puts people on their like. I totally have like some sort of like dust.
It's probably that fan.
Why is this on?
You turned it on.
I thought we broke it and it smells like feet. Maybe that was the toast you were smelling earlier.
Yeah.
Big Dre, the thing that makes me hate it is that this will, in effect, hurt you if you turn off promoted listings. And I don't like that they optically made people offended by it so that they are on the defense. And I really feel like it's pretty obvious what they're doing is making it so that it's just more universal. So you can't not do it and have a good eBay experience. So why not just, I mean, honestly, why not
now
just,
I'm cold.
Why not just up the, see what I'm dealing with over here?
Did we turn the heater on today?
You can't. They should have just raised the promoted. They should have just raised final value fees to like 16%.
Right, like somebody said, can you just give us a flat fee? But again,
but maybe they're trying to stir the pot and get Big Dre all messed up.
The thing is, they still need somehow to,
and some people do 10%.
The thing is they still can't give equal visibility to everyone, and they need something to distinguish who they should give some more visibility to. And that's the people that pay for promoted listings.
Yes, but not everybody needs to pay for it.
No.
Is the thing.
No,
so really, unless you're selling t-shirts.
Josh, my goal is to burn to 10,000K. Primo's a pretender at 1. Oh, yeah. Regarding the ListEasier 1,000 unit model, I'm curious if the buyer is committed to a contract that has to be renewed each month. I get that the 1,000 doesn't roll over into the next month.
No, there's no contract. So you don't have the other places were charging you $50 plus credits.
But it will does it automatically charge your card the next month?
Yeah, unless you cancel it. Yeah.
Okay.
It auto renews, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
It does.
So you just have to.
That's a convenience. And if you forget, then Josh gets free money. I mean, that's just like every business does that in case you forget because they get free money. That's why they do it. And that's when they hope that they do someday.
Oh, no. The school called.
I'm a pretender.
I know.
I am the great
I do know what
pretender.
OMG means.
LMG is lag my goose. What is it? Oh, OMG. It's oh my gur.
Oh, thank you, Paul. Paul says you'll always be tiki people, practicing or not. Thank you.
We are.
Scott, you will do it.
You can do it. We can't copy sound effects.
Beard.
Like, have you guys heard Shane over there on his Shane's not even a reseller anymore. He's still got a podcast and he utilizes this on his show. You can't use that if you're a reseller on YouTube. We can't share that. I'm filing a grievance. Thank you.
Beard told
everyone, do not listen to this man. This man is an imposter.
Well, just don't make any changes. I love Tom because Tom will just get irritated with people on his show and he'll be like, "Shut up, Scott.
Yeah.
Shut up, Paul."
And he says funny old timey phrases like,
and then he just moves on to the next sentence or his next thought. It's hilarious.
Big Dre, there will always be resellers that refuse to use promotions. I've decided to join. You and Todd are going to be the only ones left.
But Todd is selling unique one-offs, and it is not as necessary.
Josh says Blue VT 2T2. The 1,000 listing plan is cheaper than the 100 listing plans, but provides less flexibility. You have to do, and again, I don't want to calculate. So 1,000 times the amount you pay is 6.9 cents, 0.69 cents, 6.9 cents a listing. Now the 100 is 14 cents a listing. So in order to get but that provides portability with it. So if you were to take only list 500 out of your 1,000, tell me if I'm wrong, that equals 14.8 cents. 14.8.
Oh, wait, 500.
14.8 cents for 500. So if you were to get the 1,000 and pay the 69, and only use 500, you're only paying 14.8 cents, which is 1/10 of a cent less than only getting 100.
You're gonna drag us into 6 o'clock.
Oh, we're here. I'm using math, so we all need to calm down, buckle up. I'm using math.
Media picker. I minimized my promoted listings. If I was the only one or one of the few listed, I stopped promoting, and that makes sense. The numbers I've seen are between 42 and 44% of CDs are being promoted. X Monkey. I do believe blanket promotions are going to cost you money you didn't need to spend. I could be wrong, but I am.
No, that's what they're.
Yeah, I'm in a position that I can take the time to find out if my new strategy works like I want it to. Media picker. About 1 in 9 listings of mine are not promoted. Big Jerry is saying, Josh, yeah, it's no good, and I can no longer advocate for it. Oh, promoted listings. Big Dre, I think, okay. Kai Debs, your sales would tank for at least 4 days with most changes to promoted listings. Yes. Josh was saying, so they are making everything promoted.
Yeah.
Jovia,
promote.
Jovia, I love you.
We have to have promoted listings everywhere.
And
I like you reading.
Blue V2 was saying, Josh, I'm trying to understand if I'm financially committing to a fixed amount of months that I'll have to pay, or is it a month to month for the 1,000 plan? Thanks for any clarity. It's month to month. You are not paying for a full year.
Cancel it before the 30th day so you don't have to call Josh and say, hey, can you refund my month that I forgot to cancel it before? Because he probably will.
You're not. It's not like car insurance where it's for 6 months or a year.
Right.
This is month to month.
But it's probably on auto pay.
But it will be on auto from what I understand.
But you have no commitment to that auto pay. Unless on the first day after the charge goes through, then you see it went through. And then you go, hey, can you undo the charge? And then that's what they try to get you on.
Might as well do the ad fees.
I can't. I have to press this blue button. And
might
there's
as well
all
do.
these more
Might as well
words.
do the ad fees. Oh, if eBay doesn't get enough sheep, I mean sellers, then they will raise the final value fee anyways. Once you understand your sheep, the better.
Yes,
well,
we're
that's just
sheep.
it. And people are saying, why don't they just raise it? But again, like
And
I
guess
said,
what? In
eBay
5
needs
years,
something to help
you're gonna
them.
look back now and go, I wish everything was like it was.
But
5
if
years ago."
everyone does the same exact thing, then our visibility just becomes
Right. Oh, Big Dre, good job. You need to quit. Everybody needs to
What?
quit promoted listings. Please quit promoted listings right now so that, and then I'll increase mine, right? Am I right? Is that what we're saying?
priorities. Yes, I saw that too, Ryan. Priority is going up 6.6 next year, and ground advantage is 7% raise.
I don't know. I don't care. I ignore.
Okay.
Head in the sand.
Quirky Picker, Corey at Grams and Pops Venture says he's working on a new strategy that will eliminate the need for promoted listings.
Yeah, so are
Good.
we. We are. And in fact, the one way to get rid of promoted listings is to optimize your listings. What does that mean? I don't know. It's just words. But Josh knows what it means.
Axe, I'm going to get rid of-
I also know what it means. Bye.
Axe is saying I'm going to get loaded up on pictures and then upgrade to the 1000, then back down to chill at 100. But
You work it out. Work it. I mean, I'm sure Josh doesn't mind.
I'm skipping over some
work
of
it.
the direct to each other.
Yes,
Ben
and
Flipping
ads.
is saying AI gives you your time back, list easier, keeps things simple, and Josh is truly a man of integrity. 100%.
Absolutely true.
Josh gets the award of, and his crew,
Which one?
his team.
The Dundee? Does he get the Dundee?
Yes.
Nice.
Yep.
Josh, you get the Dundee. Crocodile Dundee.
Ben Flippin, or what was Paul saying? Josh, you're hitting the nail on the head there, Josh. Just what I've always said. If they hadn't done any of this stuff, both they and we would have done better. I generally believe that.
Well, and it increases the people looking for solutions and software and tricks and everything.
I got my own TOS safe cross-platform tool. Right, that's right. Private for now since I lack the time and capital, but it's been a game changer. Good. eBay never revamped their outdated platform. For that, they deserve to lose the market share. I don't know how eBay can get out from under their ancient system, but they at least need to get it to work proper. Way too many issues in the site and apps. Thank you, Ben Flipping Goods, Josh was saying. And
but they
yes,
have the cancellation process is super easy. So
yes, so
you don't have to contact
ListEasier
them.
does auto renew, but the cancellation is easy. Axe, I'm sure your mail server might have.
High as 19% with Dre is saying 20. eBay says 24% higher chance of selling. Oh, because you're using dynamic. So we're using like 4% plus a 1% changer. So before I would quit it, I might try to just do a general strategy with a cap. But I do notice the cap is 5%, so you can't cap for any less than 5%. Ben says, NP, thanks for your inspiring. We were building the same time. I built a manual inside my own. Oh, you're talking about that. Sorry. And these are @ signs. Big Dress says, and these new promoted changes will start December 20th, I believe, and officially be instituted January 1st, I think. The promoted charges, I mean, the date they used was January 13th, but it's all.
Some are sheep, some are wolves, some are diluted. I refuse to say. Some are.
I'm a diluted sheep wolf.
I would say I'm a grizzly.
You're a diluted sheep wolf.
I'm just a pig.
Got to run, kid, to work. Have a great day.
Ben Flippin, thanks for hanging out with us.
And if you're fence, go try ListEasier.
Paul Rose, it must be so annoying when people keep leaving comments when you are trying. Like it lagged.
That's Lag's job.
Okay, thank you, everyone. We love you. We appreciate you.
Another
you mean
2 hours.
You mean everything to us. Thank you for spending
You
your time
just
with
wasted
us.
2 hours with us over here, and we thank you for all the time. Am I right?
Check out Flippin' It Easy tonight. Thank you, everyone. Thank
Check
you,
out our
members.
members
Thank you,
section
everyone
and give us more money. Dave, I didn't see you in the members section.
Thank you.
Your name is not green. It better be green by tomorrow. How dare you?
Thank you for watching, listening.
We love you guys. Kyla,
We appreciate
Paul, Big Dre,
Our
Josh.
insanity.
Here's the dog. He also loves you. Aloha!
Oh, what a sweet baby boy.
It's time to get busy, babe.
Come on, do it now!
You gotta do
Hasta la vista.
We gotta
baby.
go. Pokes.
What are you
Oh, we
waiting
got a
for?
harness to
Christmas?
the nails.
Aloha, everybody. See you on Wednesday. FAE tonight.
Aloha!
Beard is back. Tune into all your things for